In today's day and age, with technology continuing to evolve and AI continuing to disrupt, many advisors are needing to differentiate themselves now more than ever, and they're trying to develop higher level offers that provide more value and therefore can earn more return and better serve their clients. But many are struggling to determine how they can do that. And in this video, I'm going to share how to craft and sell more high level offers. This is something I've done for myself and helped countless firms around the country to develop their high-end offers and sell them authentically in a way that they feel good about and proud about, better serves their missions. So let's dig in. Welcome to Growth Amplifiers, where we showcase the best tips, resources, and tools to amplify and scale your business. First things first, if you feel a little bit skeezy trying to push a high-level offer on others, perhaps that's not a bad thing. You shouldn't try to push your agenda on anyone else. You're going to push people away. And that's sales old school. If you really want to sell more high-level offers, you've got to listen and diagnose first. See, people are going to invest in something that helps them get rid of their challenges and get the things that they desire. People will invest money in that. It's not about the price, it's about the value they receive. So if you provide more value, you can sell a higher ticket offer. When you're listening, you're going to be listening to the things that frustrate them, the things that they are stressed about, and you're going to be thinking about how your service or product can help them get rid of those things and achieve what they want, how it makes their lives easier, how they can save more time, how it can give them more joy, excitement, more revenue, more time, more profits. So you're going to be thinking about that. When you have that defined, then it's developing a branded solution. It's not just, okay, you asked for a particular service, you needed help with filing your taxes, check, and you need help with bookkeeping, check. Here's the cost for doing that. That's just checking the boxes. What I want to make sure is that you understand what is the bigger picture. Where do your clients really want to go? What do they really want to achieve? And why is that important to them? When you can understand what your clients really want, they want a thriving business that is profitable. They want to be able to enjoy that business. They want to be able to scale that business. Or they may have other goals, right? But a lot of the times, those are the things that they want. They don't want bookkeeping necessarily. That's just a means to an end. So when you can better understand that, you can create a branded solution. Now, what is a branded solution? Rather than just checking the box, you think about what will it take to help them transform their business? And let's create a package that's going to give them the tools that they need to succeed. And then rather than just saying, this is our package, brand it in such a way that it's yours. And your firm is the only firm that can offer this solution. You can get hamburgers anywhere, but you can only get the Whopper from one place. So when you brand something, you take away the commodity equation. If all you have to differentiate your product or service from someone else is price, that's commodity. And why would someone pay more for yours than they would for someone else's if the only difference really is price? It wouldn't make sense. However, when you brand it and you create a package that provides more value, it's no longer apples to apples, it's apples to oranges. It takes price out of the equation. And then you create an offer that stacks the value. You include the service and support. You break down the things that you're going to do. You break down the value of those different elements of the service, and you explain the benefits of each element. You don't just assume they're going to know it's happening. You don't assume they understand the benefits. You're going to break it down so that they can fully understand and see it. You can offer things such as training and support so that it's not just a service. You're helping to provide and cultivate transformation for them, for their leadership, for their team. You can also provide tools and templates and different resources to help save more time or make it more efficient, to get a better result, to make their life a little bit easier, software, and additional bonuses such as VIP to events, discounts on certain things, or added value. Create an exciting package and share that transformation, how that's going to help them achieve what is most important to them, how that's going to get rid of their challenges in the past, how it's going to be done in such a way where it's easier, more effective, and completely blows others' products and services away because yours is so much more valuable. So once you've crafted a high-level offer, then you simply connect the dots. You communicate back all these challenges that you talked about when we first had our conversation. This will resolve those. This will help give you what you want. You simply connect those dots. You share because you care. You're enrolling them in a bigger picture. You may have just come asking for this one little thing over here. Here's what you want. This is going to get you where you want to go, and share with them the return on investment. Help them see how they're going to make more money, how they're going to be more efficient, how they're going to save more of their money. When you can help them see the return on investment, then it turns it from a cost into an investment, and it has a paradigm shift. You want them to see that not having your product or service would actually be costing them money. Turn it around in their minds. Do it authentically. Do it in a way that is authentic and real. Don't just blow smoke up someone's mind. Do it authentically. Have the social proof. Have the case studies and testimonials. And now you're crafting something that really is going to provide value. You're sharing it. You're enrolling. And it becomes easier. You don't have to push or sell anybody. All right, so here's what's worked for us. Number one, if people are looking for the value that we provide, they're either looking to get more ideal customers, or maybe they're looking to elevate the customers they have, or maybe they're looking to get their team more efficient and effective and get a better return on investment on all their marketing and sales efforts. The first thing that we'll do is we'll guide them through a customer value journey audit. We want to identify their blind spots, their bottlenecks, and their untapped opportunities. By identifying the gaps in their journey, we can start to help them see where they're losing opportunity, where they're losing money, and what that cost is. Because any actions that they're taking, if they've got gaps, it's like pouring water into a leaky bucket, and that has a cost. So every day that goes by that you have gaps in your value journey, you're actually losing money. You're losing opportunity. And a sad thing that people will start thinking is, I'll start fixing that as soon as I'll start getting ahead. The best time to start fixing your value journey is from day one. If you create a value journey that's smooth and seamless and providing the best possible experience for those you serve, and you're playing every ace, that's going to make all your efforts more effective. So work smarter, not harder. Take care of the foundations first. We're going to help calculate what they could achieve if they amplified, if they fixed their customer value journey, if they optimized it. We have a profit growth calculator that will plug in their numbers and will identify how they can increase their revenue, their average value of a customer, their profitability by improving each of these areas. We'll also help them see what that cost is if they don't fix those gaps. And then we'll simply share our high-end offer. We'll say, this is what you could achieve by taking this action. This is what you're losing by not. Here is what we can do to help you out. Here's what it entails. Here's the process. Here's others that we've helped out. Here's how they've advocated for us. If you'd like our help, let's have that conversation. And if not, that's okay too. So by doing this authentically, we just understand what they don't want, understand what they do want. We assess where they're at now. We help them determine the cost of work of fixing those things, the cost of not fixing those things. We share a process and we ask if they would like our help. Then it's up to them. And when we find the amplifiers that realize that having help, getting it done more effectively and efficiently, and investing in themselves is one of the best things that they could do to get a return on investment, then we don't have to sell anything. Those offers naturally move forward. They progress. So it's simply just being authentic, sharing because you care, and enrolling people in a bigger picture of what is possible. So that is what works for us. Love to hear what works for you. If you have something that has worked for you, please share your story. We're always highlighting amplifier actions on our podcast, Growth Amplifiers. Thanks for being an amplifier. I'm sharing how one of my clients, Tony, had started working with back prior to the pandemic. He was losing his business and his mind by continuing to compete on price. Now, he had his business for a while. He's a little bit old school. He's continuing to run his accounting firm the way he had always run it. And what he started to notice is over time, the lifetime value of his customers was going in the wrong direction. He was competing on price. Other people would call him up and say, hey, someone else is going to give me a service for a less price. And he was, all right, well, I guess I'll lower my price and keep the business. And he knew better, but he didn't know how to solve that challenge. Have you ever found yourself competing on price? It's annoying and it can be tempting just to cut a price. But when you cut your price, as you probably know, you cut right into your profits. It's horrible. The bad reality is it helps train your clients to focus on price. So I was talking with him about that challenge and I said, what if you could turn that around? What if you can provide a higher value service, charge more, and actually do less actual work? He said, I don't even know how I would go about doing that. I said, what if you were to provide more value? You were to provide more transformation to those you serve, and you were helping them get better results and multiply their revenue even more so than you are now. He said, well, that would be great, but I don't even know how to get started. And that prevents a lot of people from taking action. They don't know how to get started. So if you find yourself in that boat, you don't know how to get started, make sure you reach out to someone that may have that knowledge or experience and can help you think through your challenges and find a solution that works for you. So we looked at what Tony was offering, and he was simply getting people to fill out a form, seeing what services they need, providing them a quote. I said, well, we're going to change that up, my friend. We're going to amplify your business. And we looked at what his offers included, and it was just pretty much the service. I said, all right, we're going to include some additional things that we haven't before. You're going to provide them some tools and some templates. We can find them. We could either create them or you already have them. We can give them value. We can stack it into a branded offer. We can start helping you help your clients set goals, give a little bit of support and accountability, and put it into a program. And now, rather than just selling the service, a commoditized service where you have to compete on price, you're going to have a program that's going to cultivate transformation. It's going to be engineered to help people get a better return on investment. And we're also going to make this a better experience. So we looked at how he was engaging with his prospects. And typically they would fill out a form. He'd send them an email. He'd have a conversation and give him his price sheet. It's like, that may have worked in the past, but it's not going to cut it now. So what we did is we started to create some content for doing nurture drip campaigns. So when he first started to engage with his clients, he was sharing stories of how he's helped others in the past. He was sharing customer video testimonials, and he was letting people know about his proven branded process. And he started to send people a card as soon as he got their information so that he was changing the experience. We created a slide deck, a PowerPoint. So when he had his consultation with his clients, he didn't just talk to them and give them a price. He walked them through asking questions. He walked them through success stories. He shared the transformational journey that his prospects could go on if they went on that journey with him. He really elevated the excitement factor. He helped calculate success by using a profit calculator. He used a cost savings calculator. He gave them a client diagnostic. And you may think this must have taken much more time. It did take some more time, but he multiplied the average value of a customer. He went back after he had a few conversations. He had some initial successes right out the gate, tripled value of the first few customers that he had. Then he realized, I've been playing small for quite some time. And he went back through all his existing customers and shared how he could better help them, better serve them, created this offer. And not everyone went on that journey with him, but some did. Some did, and he multiplied the average value of a customer. Not only that, any prospect moving forward, he started presenting this offer in that manner, completely changing his business. And here's the thing, everyone can do this. Just, you've got to have the focus, the vision, and then put it into action. If you need help doing this, I'm glad to have that conversation. This is something that I'm passionate about. It's part of my personal mission, because for Tony, this helped him begin reducing his workload. He was so stretched thin, because if you continue cutting price and competing on price, you end up having to do more work, getting paid less, and then you're going to run yourself ragged. You're going to burn out. And then when you think about trying to sell your business, because he was getting closer to retirement, when you think about trying to sell your business, who wants to buy a business like that? No one. So he began reducing his workload and engineering a better business. So this provided a better experience for him. It provided a better experience for his customers. His team was happier, and he's cultivating a business that has more value. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've had a success story on how you've crafted high-level offers, what works for you, I'd love to hear this. Please share it with us. We're always looking for stories to share on Growth Amplifiers. Thank you for your time and being the amplifier you are. To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.